Hi Ivar, how are you today?
Doing good, Celine. Thanks for having me.
We're glad that you're with us today. We're going to discuss a bit about the website's design and how we deliver the best designs for our clients.
What most people are talking about is the ads and the creatives, but not about how you make a compliant design.
Yes, exactly. Everyone can build websites. Everyone
Exactly.
can just get a theme and build the content like creating a puzzle. But this is not what works. What works is that...
Website that converts.
Website that converts, exactly. Okay.
Exactly. So all the websites we are trying to build, or all the websites we are building, are optimized from the back-end wise to the front end. All the content, we have strong branding colors. We have visuals that are very nice. And then especially the product page where all the conversion happens, it should be optimized, and that's what we are mainly trying to do with all designs.
The main focus is building the website that is UX optimized for the user experience and that will convert the real customers. So it will be a winning website, not just a random website like everything that we see online. Every brand has to be unique, and we develop the websites so they become brand-like, not random websites.
We have the brand colors, but also the whole brand story looks unique. So we're never having a double concept, and I think that's also why it makes us so hard to copy.
Exactly. So even if people see what we do, they don't know what happens in the back end. They don't know the functionalities that we are including and everything that's happening in the back end that is guaranteeing the conversion of all these websites that we're building.
Yeah, they can steal the recipe, but the sauce won't taste the same.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
No, I think that's very important. And of course, also when clients start onboarding with us, we have multiple teams that pick up these onboardings. We finalize everything. We check it if it's correct. The designing team, we have the copywriting team. We have the final checking team. So maybe you can talk a little bit more about how really our stores get built up from onboarding.
So once we get the onboarding, you provide all the details and all the background about the actual business that we need to build the website for, and then we start strategizing what's the best approach to deliver the proper website for this type of business.
Exactly, because everything is built from scratch, right? We have the onboarding, client fills in 2 forms, and everything is delivered from scratch because everything is done technically, right?
Exactly. There's no room for errors. So everything is done properly from day one. So once the store is finalized and ready to be submitted to GMCs, we'll get a faster approval, and then we have a guarantee that it will remain online for a long period of time.
Exactly.
That will not get suspended every now and then because it's built on a solid basis.
Yeah, and I think what most people are going wrong is once you start scaling a store, your store also goes to a different level of trust within Google. At the beginning, it's only, okay, it's compliant, your team needs to be correct, no technical errors, the copywriting needs to be accurate, a lot of brand uniqueness that we are trying to do. But once you start scaling, also these stores go to a higher level of trust. And that's also how we try to maintain it, with how unique we are with the branding, our brand awareness that we are creating with stores. And I think as well, what we are trying to do as well is like the multi-market approvals, making sure you're not only fragile in only one market, but you can really dominate multiple markets at the same time.
Yeah, this is why we don't really work on a checklist, like a robotic system. By practice, we know how to uplift our workflows, how to uplift our SOPs to guarantee that everything will be properly delivered and properly developed.
Yeah, because you get trapped, when you're working with only a checklist. Of course, we have our standard SOPs, we have our standard procedures, but with the checklist, you always see you get trapped, and we are also stimulating the team to be more creative, look more out of the box. And that's also what you see in our concepts and designs.
This is why we have a very important point about the branding and creativity that we focus on together.
We optimize our stores, right? We have all the data from all previous stores, all previous concepts, and really we try to optimize every new store based on what we have found, suspensions that we have solved lately.
Yeah. By practice, we know more and we optimize more. And even by running the ads at add-on, we have many knowledge in what works and what doesn't work. So we get that knowledge and improve it with our clients as well. We implement everything we learn from this department to this department. So this is why the collaboration works.
Yeah, because we have a strong background in e-commerce.
And we have a strong background in the ads and everything related to converting customers. Every little thing that is on the website will affect how the store will run. So maybe people or clients want to go into multi-markets and everything like that, but if they don't do it properly, the store will lose.
Exactly.
So to make sure that they convert and they have a winning website, they need to know these technical details that we run and we implement into the websites to make sure that the deliverables are up to the standards.
Yeah, and we give them also advice, you know, because we have so much data. We can advise them to go to this market, or we can advise them to go to multiple markets at the same time. But I think the most important part that we are doing is really making sure, because with expanding to multiple languages, for example, as well, small mistake is in a corner, you know, but how we are doing it with our workflows, everything is bulletproof, you know, we are not tolerating any mistakes.
Yeah, and we also have the automation tools that we build that to make sure that everything runs in the background and all checks are getting done to make sure that everything is checked and proper to avoid having suspensions, so preventing suspensions even from happening before they happen.
Manual reviewing all the mistakes, also the websites. And especially with expanding, even if it's not multi-market, even if it's more niches you want to go for, like how we are doing the copywriting, expounding the about us, how we are talking about what we are selling.
Yeah, and even the policies and everything, every little step in the website is clearly focused on and optimized.
So especially for people that really want to scale toward the next level, we are just
Nothing
the right partner.
is random. Everything is properly structured, and we really know how to optimize it for them and how to give them the correct advice.
Exactly. Thanks for having me.
It was very nice having you.